It's a walk and way of life when you openly admit to yourself that creativity is an addiction. It answers so many questions and gives you peace of mind, especially late at night. Unplugged because we will always say yes to creativity. Totally Uncut because we all make mistakes. So turn it into a tool. This is Arroe Unplugged.
Hey, it's Arroe, and this is Defrag. This is where you come to ask questions and you question the answers. Oh, you don't ask me. You ask yourself. You have that relationship with yourself. So often we find ourselves in a position of just being alone. You can even have people around you and you feel alone. But we don't ask the questions, nor do we chase down the answers. Because we settle for one answer and we think everything's okay with that one answer, but we don't question the answers. And that's what defragging is all about. It's about breaking stuff down. Now, we're getting ready to go out onto our transition walk right now throughout the forest, which is what we do every day. And the thing is that today we've lost an hour of sleep because of daylight savings time. And what else has happened? Well, it's raining. So we got to prepare for that. Because if I don't put myself in a position of asking the questions and questioning the answers, then I'm not being fair to you with my own personal defragging. And that's what we're going to put focus on, is the defragging that we all need to be doing. And one of the subjects that we're going to deal with today, you can't fake the smile without getting caught in the corner of someone's eye. You can't fake the smile without getting caught in the corner of someone's eye. All right, I'll see you out in the forest. Okay, we're out in the forest. Ooh, it's cold. It's early March, which means it's damp in the air. The atmosphere is biting. And this is the time of season where the Carolinas come under attack, which really plays hell on your mind, body, and soul. When weather isn't acting the way that we want it to, then it's going to play. It's going to play your senses. It's going to play your game, but a game of negativity more than positive energy. So what happens is that we put on the candy-coated bathroom mirror smile, the fake smile. But you can't fake smile unless you're caught in the corner of someone's eye. That's our subject on Defrag. And of course, ask the question. The question is, what is that even about? What does that mean? Come on. We all do it. We all have fake smiles. That's one of my weaknesses. I'll call it a weakness. And the reason why I see it as a weakness more than a strength is because I've been accused multiple times of, hey, can I get the real you instead of this person who thinks everything is always great? And at that point in time, I always want to look at him and say, when did I ever say that everything was great? I tend to believe that I walk toward the fire to help put out the fire. I don't run away from the fire. But the thing is that you can't have a fake smile without getting caught in the corner of someone's eye. In other words, those moments where you've got that little determination in you that says, I'm not ready to go to the fire. I think I'm going to step to the side and let somebody else run for me. A superior, a wife, a father, somebody that has mentored you sees your moment of doubt. And all of a sudden, in the corner of their eye, they see that in the way of you not showing off that fake smile, that fake determination, that realism about the everyday world. I'm not saying that it's not real. It's very real. It is a mechanism where you can go in and you can really strengthen your inner core up by thinking positive, but you can't fake a smile without getting caught in the corner of someone's eye. I have a coworker who was told to change her facial expressions by a department manager. I was offended. I mean, I really was offended for the person. Because you want to know what her comment to me was? Don't people realize that I have a resting bitch face? Now that hurt me. That hurt me because I've never thought of this person having a resting bitch face. But to have a superior, somebody in the corner of their eye, catch this particular person without a smile, forces that person to go into a mode of fake smiling. I live it. I know what it's like There are so many things that are moving through my head at the essential job. The thoughts, the planning, the exercises. And then when I see somebody that I know, boom, instantly, that smile is put into place. Hey, what's going on? You guys doing good? Do you think that's real? Do you think they feel it's real? My fake smile was probably caught in the corner of their eye. As we defrag on this 37-degree day with light rain, cold out here in this forest, it's very quiet. The lake doesn't have any ripples in it except for the little droplets of water. But as we defrag this, and we talk about getting caught in the corner of other people's eyes, what about our own eyes? Our own steps of how we're growing? How many times have we faked having the right attitude in a situation where you know things are going down? You know, we've all seen those Hollywood movies where the captain of the ship isn't going to jump. He's going to stay there until that ship goes underwater. Sometimes we are put in positions like that on our self-made journeys. When the moment has gotten too tough, we fake the ambition. We fake the dedication, the loyalty, the determination. Because we've caught ourselves with the fake moment. That's one of the reasons why I like to defrag, because I'll break that stuff down. And when I put it on paper, I'll ask the next question that'll just keep breaking it down until I understand the full process of what is taking place. Stephen Furtick recently described such situations like that as being that God is upstream and we're downstream. We can sit here and try to predict what our lives are going to be like every single day. And we'll put on that face. We'll put on our big boy pants. And we'll get on that trail. We'll make it work. But then what happens when it goes wrong? Then we have to reconvince ourselves that, look, man, we all have struggles in our everyday world. I'm going to fake it until I make it. Oh, you've heard that term before, right? Yeah, fake smiling, the corner of someone else's eye. They see us. You're always being seen. Haven't you learned that from all of these videos that are catching these crazy moments in history? And there were no camera people there from the television stations? I really do work with people that base their day on my attitude. Well, boy, the pressure's on there, isn't it? Doesn't that serve as an invitation for me to create the fake smile? Yeah, because the corner of their eyes are catching me. And so they know that if the weather's going to be rough, or if we've lost an hour of sleep, oh, that's going to affect this guy. Well, man, this has been a tough morning. I don't need this guy to be negative when he gets here. He needs to be upbeat because too many people depend on that upbeatness. They do realize that I have to do things in order to get into that state of mind that isn't fake. I transition, like these transition walks I'm on right now. I defrag. I don't go anywhere in any time of my day unless I have defragged it. I'm not trying to plan it out. I'm not trying to sit there and think that this is going to happen, this better happen. If it doesn't happen, I'm going to have a fit. Why didn't it happen? That's not what defragging is all about. It's knowing the mindset without having to fake the journey. Remember, fake smiles are an everyday part of our life. I often wonder at the essential job if those who are our guests aren't faking a smile when they see me. Because, it's like, we all live in this tangled mess of life, but you don't want to get caught in a stumble or a moment of falling down. So you put on the candy-coated plastic bathroom mirror smile. So for admitting to each other on this episode of Defrag that we do have fake smiles. We use our fake smiles to our benefit. And if you do have resting bitch face, and someone tells you you've got to change your facial expressions, Jesus, that's a lot of pressure right there. The question is how do we make it a genuine smile? Because really, seriously, I would love to see the numbers of people who really are very proud of being at their places of position at work. And can you do that? I had a radio program director tell me one time, he goes, because everybody thinks they can do radio. And yeah, they can come in here. I'll give them that chance. Come on in. I'll put you on the microphone. I'll let you play the records. But can they do it 6 days a week, 7 to 9 hours a day in that studio? Now, I'm going to ask you, can you play radio? Your job is no different. Your career, your dreams. We all have these personal visions of what we want to do and what we want to become. But the thing is that are you faking it or are you truly enjoying the adventure? Podcasting is definitely one of those for me. 2012, when I jumped into it, I know why I jumped into it. There's two reasons. Reason number one, I was trying to find better ways to get our clients, the advertisers, more time, more than just 60 seconds, 15 seconds, or a 5-second ad. I wanted these people, I love them so much to have more time. And I saw podcasting as being, oh my God. Well, the company didn't see it that way in 2012. Not like they do today. And the other reason why I jumped into it is because I no longer had a position of sharing conversation in terrestrial radio. The station that I had worked for had pretty much gone to no human talk. It was all going to be done by the computer. Pretty strange for a creative person whose whole entire life was based on sharing conversation on terrestrial radio. But now I could do this thing called podcasting. But the thing is that in 2012, and we're in 2023 right now, it's been one hell of a journey of fake smiles, fake ambitions, fake stories. And the reason why is because I've had to motivate the self to expect the hardcore business side of podcasting. It's not all about just getting on that microphone and talking. There's so much involved in that. And I believe that your personal life is the same way. But they don't show you that along the way. That manual that you get at your creation before you're coming into the world, for some reason, we leave it at the door. And then when we come into the world, we think, we got this. We got it. I'm going to grow up. I'm going to be this. I'm going to be that. And then, without even notice, something changes in your life, and everything that you dreamt of being or becoming stands still. And we change. It's like you can't fake a smile until you're caught in the corner of someone's eye. And so you have this desire of being what? A musician? A chef? Someone who runs a bank? What is your desire? You want to run a retail store? Beautiful. But what gets in the way? Is it your fake smile and you catching yourself with it? Or is it somebody saying, you got to change your expression? I've got resting bitch face, man. What am I supposed to do? That's what I mean. You've got to figure out through defragging, asking questions, questioning the answers. Where are you? Do you hold a job or a career only because the money is good? I had a former manager. I saw her yesterday, and we talked about that very subject. I asked her, hey, how's everything going at your new job? Well, I got to be honest with you. If it wasn't for the money, I'd probably be back over here. But I can't sacrifice the money. Oh, guess what just happened? I just caught her with a fake smile in the corner of my eye. That's how we are living these days. Now, I'm not saying that if you instantly started defragging today, that your world is going to become perfect. It doesn't happen that way. I've been defragging in my journal since November of 2017. And each day that I defrag, I find out a little bit more. A little bit more. You start taking those letters and you create sentences. It reminds me so much of martial arts. It's that, everybody quits once they get a black belt. I got my black belt. Oh, yeah, I'm a black belt artist now. That's so cool. But you know what? It's just a chapter of the journey. The thing that I've learned as a martial artist is that all the belts below a black belt are nothing but letters in the alphabet. When you become a black belt, you learn how to put words together. Your second degree, now you're putting paragraphs together. Your third degree, now you're maybe writing a page. It's a growing process. Religion and spirituality is no different. You add to the journey, the story. But if you're going to fake a smile while not wanting to get caught in the corner of someone's eye, then you've got to really put on the genuine smile, the authentic self, with the vision of who you truly are and how you are in tune with what you're going to become. Yes, it's going to change. Yes, you're going to have fake smiles. Yes, it's all there. But when you have a fake smile moment, ask the questions, question the answers. Get to know what put you in that moment. What was your trigger? I'm Arroe, and that's Unplugged.